Hey everybody, we're out here at Cisco Partner Summit, and I ran into Barry here talking about AI defense, and you gave me some information about the policy
Yeah.
enforcement and the testing and all of the
hmm
things that it does. Can you give
Right.
us some more information about
Sure.
what it is?
Yeah. Okay. So AI defense really is trying to secure the whole life cycle of your AI application, starting from the far left, right? So what kind of components that you're actually implementing into your environment? Do you know like more than 100 of AI assets? Like those are like maybe models, large language models, or some data sets that they might already have backdoors built into them, right? So you need to be able to identify that and don't implement that into your environment, right? And so we help you discover all of your assets. So where are they hosted right now, right? And then the second thing is we can help to scan all of those assets and making sure there's no backdoors and there's no obvious reasons why, maybe they can run malicious code in it. We can show you all of that detail. And then the third thing is we actually run red teaming, which is like attacks, against your AI. We throw like thousands of them at your application and your model to actually validate how good the built-in guardrail is in your application. And a lot of businesses, when they do this, they actually do this manually, but it takes a long time. We say 7 to multiple weeks, right, to actually do this manually because you have to send all of those different prompt injections at your AI, and you try to do this manually, it doesn't work. And another thing is AI is constantly evolving as well. Like your model, you're sending it a lot of data, you're fine tuning it, and every time you fine tune it, we found out that it's 30% more susceptible to new attacks. So that is just it's basically forgetting its own guardrails over time. So that's why we need to benchmark it and really measure like how good it is across its life cycle. So that's very important. But after that, now we know like where are the gaps, right? Where are the potential things that could go wrong with your AI application? Then we can provide a runtime guardrail around your application. Now, this is where you're actually sending the prompt and responses through either our gateway or our API, and we tell you, yeah, this is good, send it, or this is not good because we explain all the reasons behind it. So this is a real-time guardrail. So that gives you a very holistic protection around your application. So these are the four things that we do overall, and we have three different formats, right? So different forms. So one is the easy button is customer could just consume our SaaS cloud, right? So it's because it's fully cloud hosted, Cisco hosted, and you send all of your prompt and responses to us, right? And then we tell you a year and nay. But a lot of people say, I don't trust Cisco. I don't want to send all that to Cisco. So you can actually deploy our gateways into your cloud. So all the prompt and responses is staying there, right? And you're not actually sending it to Cisco, which is the middle option. And the option to the right is on-prem. So this is actually the AI pod that you just saw. AI defense is already built into the AI pod as a security, utilizing our guardrails, and we can do validation of your assets locally as well. So that data will remain on-prem, but the control plane is always in the backend. So, this is still based on Cisco's cloud, but, that's just where you configure your policies, you push it down to your on-prem stuff, right? So there's still a little bit of cloud piece, but the data can retain on that box.
Got
So hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, so we were talking about some of the testing
Yeah.
with the prompt and testing, and then of course the guardrails, because we still want to enable people to use AI, but
Yeah.
put some guardrails so they trust it as well.
Yeah.
And now also something interesting, of course, me being from the Splunk acquisition,
Yeah.
there's some Splunk
Yeah.
integration
Yeah.
going on with AI
Exactly.
defense. Can you
Yeah.
tell me more about that?
Sure, for sure. Yeah. So we have native integration into Splunk. So whenever there's a violation of your policy, we call those events. And all of those events get sent to Splunk and it has all the fine details with everything that, why it violates our policy. And we map it to industry standards, like either this is OWASP top 10 LM risks that explains what type of risk it is. And also, when it comes to Atlas, MITRE Atlas, we might map it to like all the different techniques that the bad guy was using, to get in, right? So with all of those additional detail, and you can actually see the prompt and response if you allow us to send you that data as well. So your security team doesn't have to come to AI Defense just to see those events.
Mhm.
They can see all that in Splunk, right?
Yeah, that's really incredible. A lot of
Yeah.
A lot of flexibility here. So if I want to go get some more information about what we just talked about, where could I go learn some more?
Yeah, so we have a ton of resources on Sales Connect. So some of them are available to partners, some are Cisco internal, but most of them are available, some public as well. So I have some videos that actually talks about quite detail, how does businesses build AI applications and how do we secure it with guardrails, with validation, all of those capabilities, 4 different videos. And also there are labs as well. So I actually made a hands-on lab. I'm happy to share. So you can actually get some hands-on experience with AI Defense as well.
That's really incredible. Man, I appreciate you for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much.